All right, guys. Tonight we're going to talk about wheels. I've got some wheels, as you see here. We're going to take a look at. We'll get some weights, compare some sizes, things like that. So this is the Duratrax. As you can see, it's got a nice deep tread on it. 17 millimeter hex. Y'all got to excuse the lighting in here, guys. This is my relaxation area. So I don't have bright lights in here, but you should still be able to get what we need. All right, so let's take a look at the weight on this. So 262 grams. So it's not bad. It's a little on the heavier side. See approximately how big. Guess we'll go side to side. So 140.7 millimeters is what we're looking at right there. Pretty good. Excuse the noise in the background. It is Thanksgiving time and family in and out. So this tire is really grippy. It's hard to slip side to side on these because they grip from the front and the side about the same. But great traction, good for grass, any kind of loose material like snow, dirt. These works great. This is the other Duratrax I run, the Badger. Now, these are a little more slick. You can go side to side with these. Great front grip. Really good for on-road and off-road. They seem to be lasting very long, and I run these a lot on the street, as well as in the yard and grass. Of course, they don't have as much grip as those in the grass, but still sufficient to run. Let's check the weight on those. 252 grams. We'll check the size. So these are about the same size. 140 point, if my thing would focus, 140.6. And by the way, I think I'm doing, what am I doing? I'm doing millimeters here. Make sure that's right. So these are actually a little bit more narrow. Let me see if I can get a comparison for you. Oops, tires all over the place, right? Maybe I'll just lay them down, try it that way. So if you can see, they're just a little wider, which probably accounts for the additional weight. But as far as width size, it's about the same. So yeah, that's another good basher tire. These, of course, are the Badlands. Go ahead and weigh those. 255. Size-wise, it's kind of hard. I'm going in between the tread, guys, as much as I can too on this. 142.2 millimeters. It is wider than both those tires combined, so you can see them kind of sitting there, and a little bit taller, but the taller is really mostly due to the tread. So we'll move those aside. Now we're going to take a look. We'll take a look at the take a look at the stock Losi 8T tires. So those, if I can get it on here, 138.4. Now these are worn a little bit because this is of course a stock tire. Weight on this 2 exactly, but again these are worn a little bit, so yeah, they're worn a little bit. Just a little over 201, I would say, when they're brand new. And as you can see, they are quite wide compared to the other tires. So now we're going to move over to the big boys. These are going to be the Super Swampers. Proline. Very heavy compared to the other ones. 390. Width. It's going to be the biggest thing out here. Well, actually, I don't even know if I think I'm maxed out, guys. So it's bigger than I can even go. I'm at, well, let me make sure. I got a little more room. Okay, so it barely fits on there, but that's about how big it is. 156.2. And just to double check that, 391. So it's a pretty heavy tire. Another set of Duratrax here, the C2 X-Cons. Now I really like these. You can see they're brand new. I haven't run them. They're going to replace my Losi stock tires. So they're probably going to be heavier. So 236. Now if you remember, these were 201. So they're a little bit heavier, but not much. Great tread. These things really hook up from what I've seen on videos, but I haven't run these yet. So I'm hoping they won't disappoint. Compared to the stock tires, you can see they are taller. Even with the tread on the stock tire new, it's still going to be taller. But they are more narrow. And I wonder how narrow these are, as a matter of fact. So we're looking at 633, if I can get the light to work with me in here. Yeah, 633. And the stock tire. Interesting. So the stock tire is about the same, but I don't understand how that's possible because it doesn't look the same. Let me see. Actually, yeah, it's wider. So it's going to be, if you can see that, I'm trying to get it, 66.4 millimeters. So let's check this again. Yeah, so they are a little more narrow. So let me zero this in. So 68.4. No, that's 60, yeah, 68.4. Okay, that's right. 71.1. So these are wider, a little more narrow, and a little heavier. And I'm guessing just because of the compound. But I really like these, based on the way they look, because again, I haven't ran them yet. Now, for the big boys, J Concepts on Hobeo rims. These are for the monster truck, when I choose to go that monster truck route. 375 grams. Yep, can't get them. They are bigger than my measuring device. So let's zero that out. Go full stride again, see if I can get it. And no, I can't. It's too big. So it's bigger than the 1565 that this thing will stretch to. So, oh well. But again, you can see it's definitely a heavier tire, but it is also, I would say, next to the Super Swamper, close to the biggest one on this table. A little lighter than the Super Swamper, if I remember right, because it has a little less tread. Yeah, it's a little lighter, but still a great basher tire. Now these are, what is it called? Rcx tires. I run these on the Mad Crusher. 347. So still a substantially heavy tire. Probably the tallest tire on the table. Let me see here. And I have another one too, so we'll just compare those together. Also a Rcx tire, a little bit lighter, 362. But again, on height, it's going to be comparable to that tire. So I'm going to put both of these over here. Put those together. And I'll try to put them somewhat in order so y'all can see the different sizes of the monster truck tires all together. So those are going to be the monster truck tires all together, guys. And I guess I will do the same. Let me move this scale. I'll do the same with my smaller tires. If I can get them to stay on the table, because of course they want to roll around. Stay. All right. It's kind of hard because I'm doing this with one hand. And of course, the tires want to be difficult. Maybe if I put them this way where the weight shifts. There we go. All right. So that is going to be the different look on the stock tires. So we have the X-Cons, the Badlands, Duratrax, more Duratrax, and these are the stock low C AT tires. And then we have the Super Swampers, J Concepts, and these are both Rcx tires. By the way, these are the cheapest tires. They hold up. The hex is not the strongest, but as long as you put it in tight, you shouldn't really have a problem. I've bashed with these for a while and they're really working. So here we have great on the street because these things don't wear down for some reason. It's probably a cheaper material, I would guess. But off-road really good. Off-road better on things like mud, sand, snow. Same with these, and these are mud tires, so we already know they're made for mud. Now, if I had to choose for grass-wise, the best tread would probably be here for forward launch, for all-around grip, of course, here. And then if you're talking street, these, because they're really soft and they don't wear that much. So as far as bashing, these are the stock tires. They're decent. Really good bashing here. These slip a little more, but great for street. I wouldn't really run these on the street. Nor would I run these on the street. This is definitely an off-road tire. And as you see, these things are pretty much almost new. I hardly use them because they burn down quick. And, you know, I'm just trying to hold on to them. And this tire would definitely be off-road. I wouldn't put this on the street too. My X-Cons, which I'm really interested to run these and see what they're all about. All right, guys, I just wanted to give y'all a little information on tires. Some people out there were wondering about these Duratrax tires, so I thought this might help you make a decision. Enjoy your RC.